Hey everybody, it's Robin from Talks from the Heart. Well, this is real life. I've been spending some time printing out pictures with my Canon IV set to the charger while I read. And Cooper is over there relaxing the day after his birthday. He looks like a little Lincoln log after all the special treats. And then we have little Charlie boy here. Charlie, say hi to everybody. And I've got my journal and my planner. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to get up and show you why I'm sitting here instead of in my planner room, because it's just so overwhelming. I don't even know what to do next, but I thought that I would start a little video and and then they had a heyday yesterday, didn't you, Charlie? You had a heyday. And Cooper joined in, so I think that's hilarious. But I was sick yesterday in bed. So I was able to just kind of relax and have a good time. This is my planner room, and this is real life. And I know everybody can relate. That's my desk. I can't even with it. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, I come in here and I just turn around and leave. But I thought that maybe in this video, it would motivate me to film this part of it and then sit down at the desk and have some fun with you guys. Okay, we didn't last very long with that, so I thought I'd share with you. Maybe this will turn into a little vlog, but this Cooper's so close, but so far away. Come here, Cooper. That's what he does, unless he needs food. If I said cookie, no. And then Charlie's such a sweet boy. He sits up by Mama. So, just not feeling it, not feeling good. And so I've decided to take a nap. It's my day off, and I don't put any pressure on myself. So, okay. Maybe the next part of this video will be me being productive. You know, the best part about my planner life is that it is my hobby, and so I don't put any performance pressure on myself anymore. I just can't. I can't be bothered. So I'm reading a new book called The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I'll put a little picture up in here. Cooper, if I kick him, he might come. Cooper, no. It actually is our afternoon nap time. I'm getting old, you guys. I'm getting old. Anyways, so Pumpkin Spice Cafe, it's a little, I don't know, I'm getting some serious Gilmore Girls vibes on it. Gilmore Girls vibe with it, but I had to take a break from all the stressful reading I was doing, the Frida McFadden and stuff. So, okay, we're going to just take a little rest. And hopefully I feel 100% soon. Well, it's the next day, and here I am. So we're just going to sit down, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my book log, my reading log, and try to just get my desk cleared off and hang out with you guys. So I do know that this Personal Rings has some codes in it, so I want to get that out of the way. I am going to set that up for 2026. And Nessie sent me some happy mail, and she sent me a Bible, which I'm so grateful for. And then some kits that we're going to use in the future. And then yesterday I printed out some pictures. Throw that away. So let's just hang out. So this is the B6 from, hang on. It's hard to concentrate when you have this much stuff sitting around, but I've just been not feeling well this week and just had some happy mail come in and just really haven't dealt with it at all. This is so gorgeous. That's from BellissiCasa. And, all right. So yesterday I ordered some stuff from Pookie Bear Cuties for, I really need to figure out what I want to call this. I think it's my reading log. And, okay. So these, okay, this is my granddaughter, and I'm going to show you. She likes hanging out behind the gate. It's so funny. I did finish this book, and it is really good. Really, really good. I've got some pictures of... I've had a rough week, too, with being sick and then and here's a trigger warning. If you do not like rodents, you will not like this. But I've been struggling with the weather getting cold, and I've never had mice in my house. And not a happy thing. I'm not scared of them, but I don't like killing them either. But they can't live here. They have all the outdoors, and they can't be running around in my kitchen. So the last 2 days, I've really struggled with that. So I printed these on Canva. I'm going to tell you right away, I am 100% copying Rachel at Rachel Beauty Plans for her. She called it her book log. I'm calling it my reading log. And I contacted her and said, I'm gonna copy you. Is that okay? And she's like, yeah, go for it. And so I said, I loved how you printed this. So she sent me her Canva file where she printed out the covers of the book, which I love because even though they're not as vivid as they would be on my Canon Ivy, this is way cheaper. So I needed a couple of tries to get used to it. So I have that. I want to cut that. So one thing that I also am realizing with my videos and my attitude towards my videos is that I feel rushed. And when I was watching Rachel do her book log, I thought, man, she's so relaxed. She's just a natural. And I just thought, you know, I need to just stop rushing everything and just enjoy just making a video. And so I think 100% for the reading log videos, I'm just gonna take a cue from Rachel and just hang out with you guys. Now I'm gonna trim these down to the nubbins, so I'm just pre-trimming these so that I can do it quicker with my scissors. And I did duplicates because I'm not quite used to this. I usually just print duplicates with my Canon Ivy, and I wasn't sure how many I would need. I also am not sure if I want to just continue. I'm going to call this, and I've shown it before, this is kind of my reading journal, I would say, where I go in and I just, the same layout, but just different decorations in the books. And so I think I'm going to call that my book journal, whereas this is kind of my reading log. Now did this, I'm having problems formatting, you can see, but I think I'm just going to go with it. I forgot what I was saying. I think I'm going to use this in my, boy, that's not cutting very. Okay, I need a smaller cutter, but I don't have one. Let's see, how are we going to do this? I think what I'll do is I'll go off camera and I will trim these up. and then come back and finish up with you guys. Okay, so I have everything written down that I've read the month of October, and then I trimmed these. So the housemaid is watching. Let's see. So I have that. I really do have to figure out the formatting, but I'm okay with that. The housemaid is watching. The housemaid's wedding. So I finished this and read this and then started this all in one day. And then the boyfriend, and then I started reading the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and it was awful. It was awful for me. I just thought maybe I needed a change, but it was too squishy. It was too squishy. It was like I was reading the Gilmore Girls, and Luke and Lorelai were meeting for the first time, and I was like, and it took like 4 or 5 chapters to discover that it was a cat scratching at the back door and she thought it was a ghost. And I was just like, okay, this isn't for me. So I think I read like to 19%, and I should probably write that down, and then just stopped. And then this morning I started The Intruder by Frida McFadden. So I have these printed out. I don't have the Pumpkin Spice Cafe or The Intruder, but I'm okay with that. So this is an undated from Estelle. It's an undated B6. It was really super cheap. I bought 2 of them. I'm really excited to finish out the year doing this. I did start doing Bible reading in here, and it just didn't, there was just a big problem with it. It just didn't jive with me. So I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to glue, and then I screwed up. And I think what I'm going to do is, as much as I love these two boxes, I'm going to just glue those together. Normally, somebody might say, well, just ignore the pages, but I'm really confident in how I've decided to use this. And so I'm just going to go with just gluing the pages together so that I don't have to look at what I tried and it didn't work. So we're just going to do that. And then I may put a big sticker over this. I don't know. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my months, and in here, I'm going to date this, and I do like to use the pen that comes with Hobonichi orders. I'm going to, I need here, this one right here. I'm going to date this. So I need October. And then November. And I think what I was saying before I got distracted with cutting everything was, I think my new goal for videos going forward is to just take it a little slower, enjoy what I'm doing, and not worry about trying to make really fast videos. Because that's one thing I really got from Rachel's videos is I just did a deep dive into her book logs. I will link her channel below. I think that if you're new to the planner community, she stopped making videos about 2 years ago. And she just had some life changes, and it just didn't fit with her schedule. And so, but she's a natural, you guys. I think if you've never watched her, you'll really thoroughly enjoy it. But please know that if you leave a comment on her videos or anything like that and expect a response, it's probably not going to happen because she's really not plugged into her channel anymore. So I'm going to, if you guys can see this, there's little squares. I'm going to date this, okay? And I'll just do October. And on the 5th, we'll just stop there for the sake of the video. I mean, there is a point where, you know, I don't have to do everything on camera. So the housemaid is watching, and I'm just going to write that in. And it doesn't have to fit watching. And I'll just put McFadden. Okay. I didn't write very neat, but, oh, that's going to bug me. Okay, so then I'm just going to write on the 5th, that's when I started The Housemaid is Watching. So if I start a book, it's going to go here. And then this is kind of the cover page to October. And then here, this is the month at a glance. I'm going to cross off the day and then also mark when I start a book and when I finish a book. I'm probably going to do that with a little book icon, and I have so many. And I'm probably going to also create a pouch where I have just my reading log stickers. I'm looking. This is my really, I think I'm going to use this little cow. Is this Daisy from Sweet Quiet Designs? I don't know. But I thought that this would be really fun. And again, this is so relaxing for me. And reading is something that I'm just ferociously back into the last year. And so this is really, really fun for me. So let's see. Traditionally, if I start a book, I finish a book on the same day. So I think what I'll do is just the 5th is going to get one of these. And this is just stickers from Sweet Quiet Designs. The 14th is going to get one. And then, well, the 14th is going to get 2. Even though that Housemaid's Wedding is a short story, I'm still counting it. And so we're going to just do 2 because that's fun. And that's what this is about. And then the 24th, we're going to get, I have a hair. The 24th, I have to mark. I have to do this. So a lot of this will be backfilling in. But then I think at the end of the year, it's going to be really fun to look back. So the 24th now is when I started The Boyfriend, and the 27th is when I started Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Even if I don't finish it, I'm still going to mark it down that I started a book, because to me that counts. And then the 30th. Okay, and just like Rachel, I'm not putting date dots down because I don't want the humps from the date dots. So how cute is that? Super fun. Definitely something for me to decorate, something for me to go in and have a moment of fun with. And then this is the November cover sheet. And then I decorated that with OHelloRobin. And I think this is from Midwest Crafts. I need to remember. Her name is Tracy, who has this shop. And then these are from BellissiCasa. So I kind of just mixed a bunch of stuff together. And then here is decorated, and then I'll go in and do the same thing that I did here. Now, because I want to put these here, I also need to probably size these down a little bit next time. These 2 pages are November, and these 2 pages are December. And then we go into more months, but that's how I'm going to do it, because back here, wait, this is going to be October, because I already did this. So I kind of used some of the pages up that I probably in the future, but you know what? This is what it's about. I'm just trying stuff out. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. So the housemaid is watching, the housemaid's wedding. We're all guilty here, and the boyfriend. So this is probably going to be the books I finish, and so the intruder won't be here. So I'm okay with that. So these are very big, and I'm not sure I want them this big, so I'll have to play around with that. and see how I like it. But I can see why Rachel sized them like this, because they do fit 4 on a page. But I'm kind of reading more than that. Well, there's 4. I'm missing one. I feel like I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the pumpkin spice cafe. I may print that out smaller, and add it here, and I'm okay with that. Again, I'm using this at the end of 2025 because I really want to try it out so that when I set up my 2026 one, I know exactly how I want to utilize this undated planner. So those are the 4 books that I finished. Yeah, that I finished. Actually, I don't even get to put Pumpkin Spice Cafe because I didn't finish it. So I finished these, and this is a short story, but I'm still counting it. All right. So we're good. We're good. Okay. So this is probably finished because I'm not going to finish this book in one day and start a new one. And so let's go to the weeklies. I need to decorate that page. I'm going to glue these pages together and be back with you in a second. Okay, so there was some private stuff there that I just didn't feel was necessary. And so it was just basically 2 weeks of just some Bible journaling. So what I've done is I've written down everything that I read for October 20th through Sunday the 26th. And then I did pre-decorate it because I did kind of want to try out and see where things fell. So I used some of a kit from Sweet Quiet Designs. And so here, we are all guilty here. I read on the 20th, I read 46%. So I'm going to write that in. We are all oh, there we go. 46%. And then I'm not going to reprint the title of the book because clearly I'm still there. So on the 21st, I read 52%. And the 22nd, 71%. It was a really good book. And I really enjoyed reading it. And then the 23rd, 93%. So this kind of layout isn't going to take that much work or much time. And I just think it's going to be so fun. Oh, my desk, you guys. My desk. I am starting to feel better. So I appreciate all the birthday wishes for Cooper and all the get well wishes for me. That was so nice of everybody. So, this one is, I finished We Are All Guilty here. I'm just going to write finished. Yay. Okay, and then I read and finished The Housemaid's Wedding. And where did I put that kit? I do not know. I have everything, you guys, strewn everywhere. It's pretty rough. Oh, here it is. Oh, yay. All right. So let's see if we have a box here. I used a lot of this kit. Oh, yay. Okay. So let's see. The Housemaid's Wedding. And I'm gonna put start and finish. wonder if I could use that pumpkin somewhere. Let's just put that there. Okay. I want to let the ink dry for sure, so I want to get that on pretty cleanly. I'm going to finish filling in the information before I worry about if that pumpkin's going to go down. Okay, so Saturday. Ooh, Saturday's when I started the boyfriend. It was a really good. The whole book had me pivoting and like completely like, oh, it's him. No, it's him. Oh, wait, it can't be him. Wait. And then at the end, it was like 10:38 p.m. And when I'm startled or woken up or anything, I remember the exact time. And I turned the page and it like spewed out all the information in like one sentence. And I was like, no way. And I was so tired. I could hardly keep my eyes open. And I'm like, I cannot even try to read anymore. I need to go to sleep. And I couldn't believe it. It was so exciting. All right. So 89%. And then Saturday. Yep. Yeah, okay. I have my days. It's kind of weird because normally I'd have this week here. So I was just kind of trying something and then I got confused. So Sunday, 89%. And then here I need a habit tracker. And I think I'm going to just make my own. So let's do this. The days I read. And like I said, I am 100% copying Rachel. It's a cool idea, and I'm very, very thankful that she was okay with me doing that. So let's just do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I read every single day. So I'm just going to cross it off as like a habit tracker because I just kind of made my own. And where can this little pumpkin go? Kind of doesn't belong anywhere, does he? Well, I think we're just going to save it. That's another thing, you guys. That's another thing. I need to learn to be a little bit more patient with saving my stickers and not going, I'm done with them, and then give them away or anything, because it's 100%. I'm going to be able to scrap together a lot of different kits into one spread in this reading log. So, yeah. All right. So I'm going to probably maybe set this up a little bit. I don't know. I did put some vellum from Sweet Quiet Designs in here. And this would be fun to go through and get some bows together. And I do that pretty much all the time. So these are from Okie Plans. And let's just get some bows. I try to do different colors, some variations. You do get these sometimes in your freebies. Let's get a pink one. Okay. And just do this. So I'm also weird because January to me is blue, February is pink. And then I just try to alternate or do a good color for the month. May. This is very November-y to me. Just thinking. I think we're just going to have to just not worry about it. Okay. And then I'm just gonna, and I'm not gonna put October down because I'm filming on the 30th and it's not the end of October, but oh, it's tempting, but I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna do it. I'm superstitious about stuff like that. So September, and there you go. I'm just marking off the months. And then let's go back over what we did. So these are the books I finished in October. And then these little book icons, or these little reading, are from Sweet Quiet Designs. All this is from Sweet Quiet Designs. And that's when I started a book. So that's November. I'm ready there. And then my very first week. And then in the back of my main planner, I'm keeping a Post-it that's pretty much like this, that I will just put in here when I'm ready. And that way I don't have any worry about losing any of the information. So, all right, so that's about it for this video. I am so behind, but it's okay. I'd rather be behind. And I do have to organize my stickers and everything, but I want to thank everybody for watching. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and always enjoy today. Bye, everybody.